Hey everybody, what's up? Marcos Villegas here in Las Vegas. It's the Sergey Kovalev Andre Ward fight week where we're just a few days away from the big matchup happening this Saturday on pay-per-view. I'm being joined with Harold Lederman, who you know scores the fights for HBO. And Harold, interesting fight. Many still see it as a 50-50 fight. Do you still see it that way, or do you give the advantage to one person or the other, given that they've already fought 12 rounds?
No, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, you know, the first one was very close, according to the judges. And Andre Ward got the decision, which a lot of people thought he didn't deserve. So I definitely think it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, either one of these two guys can win. I was just saying a little while ago, if I were Kovalev, I would definitely, work in the gym on being a little bit more aggressive, throwing more punches and jumping on Andre Ward a little bit more than he did in the first fight. But other than that, I think there's not much else Kovalev can do. He's a big puncher. He looks to get you out with one right hand. Andre Ward, on the other hand, has got much better skills. So we'll see what happens.
It's interesting that you bring that up because Kovalev said that in interviews that he wants to be more aggressive in the fight. He wants to target him right away and he wants to target the body. But it has other people think like, hey, that might be a mistake against an Andre Ward if you're over-aggressive. He might catch you and mangle you on the inside.
That's true. But, you know, look, he hits very hard, and that's the main thing that he's got going for him, you know? So I think that if he jumps at Andre Ward, throws a lot more punches, he's got a much better chance to knock him out. I mean, let's look back at the first fight. He had him down in the second round. He had him badly hurt. If he would have jumped on him and thrown some punches in the second round, he really could have finished him off, but he didn't. He sort of laid back, you know? He just didn't throw enough punches in that second round, and that killed him.
You know, looking at current events, you got this fight that was announced with Mayweather and McGregor, kind of overshadowing this fight coming up when you're seeing number one versus number two. What do you make of all the attention it's getting and really your personal feelings on the fight?
My personal feeling is that Conor McGregor is going to have a hard time against the best boxer in the world, you know, in a boxing match where he's never been in a boxing match. I mean, you know, he supposedly hits very hard, but, you know, it's... I mean, I'm sure Conor McGregor don't give a darn. All he cares about is how much his check is going to be. I mean, I think these two guys are in it strictly for the money, but certainly they've got the public interested, and a lot of people are going to buy the pay-per-view. And, you know, when you look back at the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight, Floyd was getting $100 for pay-per-view for that fight. So God only knows what he's going to get fighting, McGregor.
Given that it's happening and that it's Conor's first fight and he's getting a chance to go up against Floyd and get this kind of payday, does it at all besmirch boxing or belittle it at all that they're allowing a guy who's never had a professional fight get a chance to even fight someone like Floyd Mayweather?
No, he's been very successful, as I understand, in MMA, UFC, and you know, he's earned it. So what the heck, people will pay for it. Why not? I mean, you know, it's hard to tell a guy, you know, well, you're not ready for Floyd Mayweather. I mean, if the guy's got some experience in a ring somewhere against somebody, he's ready.
Looking at it, too, a lot of people say that he can win against Floyd. They mentioned his power. He's bigger than Floyd. He's young. Floyd hasn't fought in 2 years. He's getting up there in age. I don't know, do these guys have some secret knowledge that boxing fans aren't seeing? Like, do you feel that he does have some sort of chance in there with a Floyd Mayweather?
Well, I mean, I guess I see it the way most people see it, that, you know, he'd have to hit him on the jaw in the first round and really, you know, really knock him out or stun him or whatever. But I can't see him winning a 12-round decision against Floyd Mayweather. I think... there's no way in heck a guy with no boxing experience could get in with Floyd Mayweather and win a 12-round decision. That ain't going to happen. If Conor McGregor wins the fight, I think he's got to win it on an early round knockout.
What do you think this says about the current state of boxing, that a matchup like that is happening and what we've seen?
Well, we got a retired guy in Floyd Mayweather, so it doesn't do, you know, I don't think it does anything to boxing. I mean, let's face reality. He wasn't going to fight Terrence Crawford and, you know, or any of the top fighters out there right now. So what the heck? If he wants to come back for this freak show against Conor McGregor and make a big payday, it's okay with me. I don't care. Floyd really is sort of away from boxing except for the fact that he's a promoter. But, you know, he's really not talking about fighting any of the top boxers out there now. He hasn't done it for 2 years. So what the heck? I don't think he's hurting boxing any.
Given the fight that happened with Ali and Inoki, I'm not sure if you were a part of that or you covered it, but given the perspective, I'm just kind of curious to see how the reception was for that fight and comparing it to this Mayweather-McGregor fight.
Well, I think the Mayweather-McGregor fight is getting a lot more publicity than Ali and Inoki got. Ali and Inoki was like a freak show, and Inoki kicked him for 15 rounds, yeah. But, I think this fight is getting a lot of interest from the public. That's what Floyd wants, so he can get the big check from pay-per-view.
All right, Harold, hey, as always, thank you. It's really great seeing you, Harold, and it's always good talking to you. Harold Lederman, of course, of HBO. This Saturday, Sergey Kovalev, Andre Ward rematching on pay-per-view at the Mandalay Bay here in Las Vegas, Nevada.